Hey you all, welcome back to the Health and Wealth 500 show, and where we're learning and we're helping each other grow. It's your girl, Heaven. And y'all already know, sorry for the dressed down appearance, of course, but it is currently April the 1st. Happy April Fools! It's currently April the 1st, and I have to go to work at 11 p.m. It's currently 7, so I'm kind of just getting up. But I wanted to share my April affirmation goals and manifestos with y'all, just to have monthly goals in mind. Make sure we're staying on track with our goals and objectives and stuff. I will be reading my March goals and objectives and see what I have accomplished since then. Since it's now the end of March, we're at April, and I'm gonna read off my April goals, and yeah, we're gonna go from there. So March manifesto goals, manifestos and goals. Establish a new Capital One credit card. Yes, check, I did. So I made a video. It's called Checks and Balances, and I'm talking about my financial status currently. And my credit is not at its best, and I paid off my old credit card, and I made a new credit card with the same. They let me get a credit card with them again, but I had to deposit some money, so I have like a secure card. But I established a new credit card. You know, you got to start from somewhere, and bam, boom, that's where I started at. So yes, I established my new credit card. Go to church, study the word, pray daily. I've been going to church, and even when I didn't go to church, I was online. So I am building my spiritual journey. I'm building my spiritual journey more and more. I'm maturing in Christ. Yes, I thank God that I did write these goals so I can stick to something. You know, show up for myself. Make sure I'm doing what I say I'm going to do for myself, so I can be a better individual for others. You know, it's like a whole cycle effect. Maintain a B average, A. Make sure I turn in my work in on time. Yes, this month has been good. My grades is up. I am blessed. I think my classes end in like May or April. My classes end in like May or April. So at the end of April or beginning of May. So we will be passing this semester. Yes, I'm speaking in advance. Yes, we're passing this semester. Take myself out 1 or 2 times. Now y'all know, I done been out March. I done went to bars, rooftops. I done went out, you know, just to take myself out to eat. I done went skating. Thank God. My ankle is doing a little bit better. You know, just showing myself self-love, practicing self-care, you know, making sure I'm showing up for myself. So yes, I have been taking myself out way more than 1 or twice. So save, budget, manage money better. So I'm becoming more aware of my spending habits and starting to track them from day to day, week to week, month to month. I made a video of my current financial status. I get paid. Today is Wednesday night. Well, today is Wednesday. I work Wednesday night. I get paid tomorrow. So when I get off of work, I will be having a paycheck. And I already balanced it out a little bit, but I'm gonna do a little bit more when I actually have my money. And of course, y'all gonna see a video on that, because I told y'all from now on, we're building and we're growing and we're elevating, and we're not gonna continue to live paycheck to paycheck. Read 1 or 2 books. Get back into daily stretching, working out. So I'm blessed to say that I have been stretching. Y'all seen the evidence. This month is gonna be that times 10. I am getting my gym membership this month, so I'm excited about that. So I can actually build some strength. I ain't got no strength. I do got strength, of course, but look at the muscles. Want to slim down a little bit this month. This month I will be, the first week, since this is Wednesday and it's the first, probably by Saturday I will be showing y'all how much I weigh for this month or whatever. So yeah. Read 1 or 2 books. I have been reading this book. Hold on. A little bit of my Buddha and Badass book. I had to reorder it and stuff like that, so I was reading a little bit of that. But I'm kind of intrigued about this 75 Hard by Andy Frisella. I hope I didn't say that wrong. I hope I didn't butcher your name. But Mr. A, Mr. F, thank you for making that book. I am going to be finishing it, and I will gain that mental toughness. So yes, I have been reading. This month, I do want to finish that book, and I do want to start maybe 1 or 2 more, gaining my reading, building my reading skills up, Eat better, stay hydrated. I have been drinking a lot more water and stuff like that the whole month of March. Eating better, I am going to start to cook more. Y'all going to see a lot of cooking videos because that's one of the ways that I will be saving more money and just feeling better. When you eat fast food, it's like, like it sits on your stomach and stuff like that for a minute. You don't feel good. You feel like you got to go to sleep after you eat your fast food or your burger. So we're going to do better this month. April, we know better, we're going to do better. Becoming more knowledgeable on trading. What are the different types? I have been doing a little bit of research. I do want to make a solid page of trading, building my investment portfolio. This month I am going to be working on that, building a portfolio, getting more knowledgeable about that, trading, seeing what will work best for me in my lifestyle situation as far as investing. Research on vending machines. I have did that. I've been researching on vending machines. That's why another reason why I want to get my money in order so I can start to do my business ventures. 2025 last year, I did start a Shopify website and I didn't see through. I didn't even make it to a month of working at it because other stuff was on my mind and I wasn't focused and blase. But this year, it will be different. We are getting stuff done. Dance, skate, explore. I've been exploring. I've been out skating. Thank God my ankle is feeling better once again. I'm going to get out way more with the skating because I do want to build that strength back up and make sure I don't hurt myself on the skates. Dancing. This month or May, I probably will be dancing more. I love dancing. I love shaking my behind. I love just doing dance moves, and I love pole dancing. So that's something that I do want to get into. I'm not going to rush it because that is a very mature, seductive thing. I'm not going to rush it. I took a few classes in 2024 on pole dancing. I didn't really stick with it because we was moving, blase, back and forth. So I do want to get back into that. Create more content, post, and be more creative with your content. I can say I could have done more in March, but I feel like considering everything, I am picking it back up. It's going to be that times 10 in April. No excuses. Work and maintain a good physique. Work out and maintain a good physique. I want to lose 30 pounds before May or June. So that's where I'm at with that. Losing 30 pounds before May or June. I've been stretching out. I'm about to get my gym membership. We ain't about to keep eating out fast food ways. We're going to start to do better. We're growing. We're maturing. We know better, so we're going to do better, okay? So that was my March goals. So I could say, me personally, I feel pretty confident about achieving close to all of my March goals. So now I have my April goals, and I have a purple book. Got on purple, and I wrote even in purple. You can't even see it, but I wrote in purple ink. So I love purple, y'all. That's my favorite color. That's my favorite color. Yeah, I love purple. So April affirmations and goals. That's what I would like to call this video. April affirmations and goals, okay? So my affirmations for this month. Believe in your own program. Nobody's going to take you serious. Nobody's going to take me serious. Nobody's going to really, be fond of me if I can't even take myself serious or what I got going on for myself. Believe in my own program. Believe in your program. Trust the process. Some days it may be great. You're happy. You're on top of the world. Sometimes, some days you may feel like, dang, I don't even want to do nothing. Dang, ain't nothing working out for me. Why I'm doing all this ain't working out? No, trust the process. No matter what, trust the process. Pray for everything, stress nothing. Like I said, I'm growing in my spiritual journey, and I want to rely on somebody that I know that can and will take care of it all. Because I don't have all the answers, but I know he does. Amen? Amen. Good morning, gorgeous. I know y'all know that Mary J. Good morning, gorgeous. I love that. Like, good morning, gorgeous. Make sure you showing yourself the utmost love. Make sure you providing yourself the utmost care. Make sure you're hearing the good things for you that you need for you. Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning. Let's start our day. If you think you can or you can't, you're right. And that's another affirmation. Believe in your program. Trust the process. Pray for everything. Stress nothing. Good morning, gorgeous. If you think you can or you can't, you're right. You're right. If you think you can or can't do something, you're absolutely right. Nothing else, nothing more to say. That's how you know. That's why I always say you can either be your best friend or your worst enemy. If you think you can or you can't, you're absolutely right. So that was my affirmations. And I have my goals. So right here in the corner, like in these corners right here, it says self-control and discipline, structure, weigh yourself, because I do want to, lose some weight and stuff like that. So my April goals are pray daily, learn to sacrifice, let things go. Challenge yourself on how my daily living honor God. My daily living, or, like my lifestyle, how does that honor God? Actually study the work materials, study what I'm actually learning in school for. Turn in my work on time, retain the information, take notes, actually learn the info. Go to work on time, every time schedule, because y'all already know I make my own schedule. And April will be my first year at my hospital at BCU, and I'm so excited and grateful because they have been working with me. I had a little poor mindset, and that kind of trickled into my work ethic. And they have been patient with me, and they have been working with me, and they have been helping me out, and I'm so forever grateful. I've been there for a year. Old things must come to an end. Again, once we are maturing, so I know how to make a schedule. I'm learning how to balance, better manage my time more effectively. So we're doing better, y'all. Go to work on time, every time scheduled. Challenge yourself at work, in the work area. Do them lab draws. Make sure you out there. Just challenge yourself. I work in a hospital. You can always be doing something. You can always learn from someone. So challenge myself. If I'm not being challenged or anything, then it's comfortable. But am I learning? No. So challenge yourself. Develop a routine, stick to it, stay disciplined yourself. I've been making these yoga videos and stuff like that, but besides the videos, even if I were to miss a day to record, I'm still doing the yoga. When I get in my gym membership, I'm still going to be in the gym, doing my workouts, no matter what, because at the end of the day, anybody in life could fail you. Don't fail yourself. Don't be negative towards yourself. With all this negativity, you can't be negative towards yourself. Stay hydrated, of course. That's gonna be in air. Baby, you gotta stay hydrated. Cook and eat at home more. Research and discover how to become financially literate. Stick to a budget, plan. Read daily, journal, plan, and think ahead. Go for walks, because I'm gonna be honest, I did have that in a March goal. I know for sure I probably wrote that down, or I may not write that down for March, but I want to get out into nature this month. So this month of April, I will be taking, like I told y'all in the last video, I will be taking all my nails off, taking my hair out, getting my toes sucked off, and I'm just going to be natural this month. Natural in nature for April. We're going to be showing our natural beauty. We're going to be getting out. And I'm not talking about getting out doing activities. We're going to be getting out, going for walks, maybe a self-picnic, just doing stuff low cost efficient, but just to get out and explore, see what nature has to offer, Go for walks, hang out with family, make personal time for self-dates, skate. Of course, I know I'm going to do that. What did I say? Create way more content this month, way more than March. Be creative and post on all socials daily. Go on YouTube, TikTok, Insta, Snap. Go dancing. Plenty of yoga. Plan for your success. Plan for success. Start funding and adding start funding your network. Start building your network. Go in nature and be natural. So, them are my April goals and affirmations, and I'm very excited to see what April has in store for us. Y'all know it's a resurrection day. My father's resurrection day is coming Sunday, and I'm very excited about that. Easter, we're gonna have a good time, but this month we're still on the path to growing, elevating. Y'all already know that we got things to handle this year. You may got some things to handle. This video may be pushing you, motivating you to go make sure you're doing your things. If you got to write on your wall, mirror, whatever, to remind yourself of your goals. See, I read and I be in my book daily because I'm a writer, But if you need to write out your goals on your wall, record yourself saying these goals, replay it back, do it. I can't do your goals for you. Nobody can't do the goals for me. I want to be my superhero. I want to be the person that I can depend on and rely on, so that others may depend and rely on me. I want to show myself better so I can be better for others. And here's a prime example. So last night I worked, right? The other night I worked also too. So the other night I had my monthly or whatever, the girl is about to come. I'm gonna say that the good girl is about to come this month. And the other night I was it was like around like 3:30 in the morning. My whole mood switched. And before that, everybody around me, I am a positive person. Everybody around me, we all feeding off each other positive energy, right? My mood switched around 3:30. They looking at me kind of funny, but the person in me, that I know that I do want to be better, I already let them know, like, I'm sorry, I may be a little snappy because my girl's about to come. I may be, I told one of my work, like my, coworkers, like, I'm literally sitting here about to cry. I don't even know what I'm crying about. I feel sad. And it's just like the energy shifted too. Then last night I worked. I'm feeling better. I'm out of that mood. Things over. I had a good night. Mentally, I had a good night. Physically, I feel like I had a good night. It was a busy night. Don't get me wrong, it was a busy night. Felt like a day shift, but we got through it. It was a good night. But basically what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, your inner self energy is affecting the outside world. Okay, so Lord forbid, I'm just saying, if I didn't like myself and I was very harmful to myself, the outside world will see that. And the outside world will revolve around that energy that I'm spitting out. I may hate the world, I may hate my job, I may not like what I'm doing ever. Everything is irritable towards me. Versus a person that is positive, wants to see people win. No matter what, they're gonna bounce back. No matter what life throws at them, they know how to come back from it. Having control over themselves. The world flows more better around them. It's all about perception and how you feel about your inner self. Again, y'all, them was my April affirmations and goals. I hope y'all stick with me for this month of March, and we continue to grow this community, and we keep learning and we keep growing this month. Okay, I'll see y'all next time on the Health and Wealth 500 show.